welcome back. All right, so really fast, and welcome if you are here for the first time. What I like to do is make sure that I lay out my platform. What I love is functional fitness. I also like, making sure that it's low impact so anybody can do it and get amazing results. I also believe incredibly in hip health being instrumental in all forms of fitness that you want to do and even regular everyday life. So, one of my favorite exercises is this baby right here. Feet are coming together, all right? This is pretty much in all of my programs, just because it is so important for getting that hip positioning where it's nice and healthy. And like I said, it just has something to do with every facet of your life. So happy hips are a very good thing. All right. So what your visual is seeing your forehead either going to your toes or the floor, depending on where you are at in your flexibility. Does not matter, but just so that you know that what you're doing is you're visually trying to meet that goal. All right. So what you do is pull your feet together. You can pull them closer to your body, which gives you a harder stretch. Or if you're just starting out, you can go here and you're still going to get some, good stretch. All right, so what we do is we go forward as far as we possibly can, hold that for a few minutes, let it warm up, and then we pulse it, and then we're going to push down farther, okay? And as long as you're slowly going down, you will be actually kind of amazed at your range of motion, how much you go, down more. All right, so we're going to do 4 of these guys right here, and then we're going to open up the hips in another direction, and then do a little bit of band work, and that's it for the day because we got to start building upon the program, okay? So the first few days are always, the stretching and opening everything out. All right, so here we go. Go ahead and again, as far down as you possibly can go, all right? And it doesn't matter where you're at as long as you are, progressing, okay? All right, so now that we've held it for a minute and let it heat up, now we're going to pulse and push, okay? So push, 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 push down farther. Push, 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 push. Okay, all right, come up. There's 1. Okay, here we go. Number 2. Okay, down. Hold it as far down as you can. Okay, and we're going to pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and then push, 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 push. Keep going, push, 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 push. Okay, there's 2. And this doesn't have to be long, but as long as you're progressing, forward, you're gonna make a lot of, progress, okay? So here we go. Down, hold it, okay, push, or pulse, I'm sorry. And then push, 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 push. Okay, and you should even be feeling it in the back right here. That's very, very good stretching. Okay, so here we go. Here's number 4, our final one. Okay, pulse, and then push. Push, 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 push. Okay, voila. All right, our next one right here, we are going to do the same. We're going to put our feet together in the back, okay? And you're going to actually come out kind of like a little frog positioning here. But what you want to do is you want to see the glutes going down toward the mat. Okay, that's the objective right there. If you have any like pain in the bottom part of your spine or anything like that, kind of come back a little bit further like this, okay? So the farther you go out, the more that you're going to get those hips to be, going down. But again, if you have lower back pain, you want to pull some of that stress off and you can progress forward slowly, okay? So if you do not have any lower back pain, then you are able to press on this right here, okay? There's one. Okay, now come back down, do it again. Glutes are going toward the middle, toward the floor, okay? Super duper dropping that pelvis, all right? Try to keep your feet together. Okay, forward as far as you can. And if your knees are tender also, make sure that you throw a towel or like try to have an exercise mat, okay? And that should cushion it enough. All right, so now what we are going to do is grab our closed bands and we are going to do a little bit of side flexibility, all right? And what we're gonna do is we're going to stretch it out as far out straight from your body, this plane right here, okay? That you can go and pull the band back farther so that you're getting a longer stretch right here, okay? And then we're going to lift it up, all right? Because again, we want to get some hinge movements with that hip, all right? So we're not only just stretching this, but we're also working the hip, all right? So this foot is gonna go to the inside of your thigh, and here we go. Pull it out. Should be getting a nice stretch in the calf. And now we're going to go up, okay? Right there. Hold it. And you should be getting super throughout the entire leg. And you should feel some pressure on your hip too, because that's the one that we want to be getting where it's nice and pliable in all directions, okay? All right, there's one. Two. Three. And I'm going to do one more. Okay, this is number 4. Okay, now we are going to bring it up, and now we're going to start going backwards with it, okay? But it's going to be a gentle backwards motion, all right? So we're going to come up, and now you're going to be going this direction. Make sure that you hit to the point of tension, but do not go past that, okay? We're going to work our way up to that, all right? So there's that, all right? That's one. Okay, start for number 2. And remember, go out to your farthest point of tension, but don't go farther than that on this one, all right? Okay, there's 2. Really hinge it back. Okay, there's 3, and now we've got one more, okay? Out and back. Okay, we are going to switch sides here. And remember, we're going up. Super duper nice pull. We want all of this to be stretching out, okay? Okay, there's one. Down, get back out. And go up as far as you can. I mean, maybe you can go all the way up here, which I can, but I like to start on example. Start slow. You're gonna get there as long as you are consistently working, okay? So just be where you're supposed to be, but don't be shallow and squeeze out. But on the same token, don't do something that's gonna hurt yourself, all right? There's 2. We're on number 3. Okay. All right, here's our final one here. Stretching out. Right here, you should be feeling a good stretch. And again, like I said, back on this back portion, that's one of the areas that seems to atrophy and bunch up, um, quite a little bit, and it like shortens people's range of motion. So it's good to get in there and get that baby stretched out. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go out this direction. Okay. And what's funny is you'll notice on one side of your body, you've got a bigger range of motion. That doesn't mean, anything. It just means that's the more flexible side. And you should be working the opposite side that is not as flexible, just a little bit more, like putting just a little more tension on it, or maybe even one more round if it's significantly different, okay? So there's one. Okay, out and back, all right? You should be getting a nice inside stretch right here, all right? There's two. Out and back. Okay, got one more to go here. So out and back.